So hi all, this is Gautam, water assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. So today we are going to see about the topic of which is comes from the subject of heat and mass transfer HMT, which is nothing but phase exchange, heat transfer and heat exchanges. So here is the topics comes under the place. Let's recall the last class what you have seen in the previous one, which is what is boiler and what is condenser and the difference between the boiler and conduction, which is a phase change and the heat change. So this is the last class recall, and this is topic for discussion today, which is nothing but introduction of compact heat exchangers, then types of compact heat exchangers, the introduction of micro channel heat exchangers, then advantages and disadvantages, as well as applications of heat exchangers for the today's class. So here is some introduction of compact heat exchanger. Is nothing but he have a large heat transfer area per unit volume, which is shown here like the area density, which is achieved by thin walls, extended surface fins, and is suitable for gas to gas and gas to liquid applications. Then followed by some types we have discussed in last class, which is nothing but plate fin heat exchangers. First one, second one is tube fin heat exchangers, then followed by printed circuit heat exchangers, which is PCHE, then spiral heat exchangers. So these types which have some advantages to achieve the outcome, which is nothing but high effectiveness and efficiency, light weighted. We have to move one place to another place easily, and space saving. It's a minimal having space. Likewise, heat transfers rate, which is quickly. Then followed by the introduction of microchannel heat exchangers, which is nothing but heat exchangers uses channels with hydraulic diameter which is less than 1 mm, on less than 1 millimeter. Then followed by made of aluminum or copper alloy, which is made from aluminum or else copper alloys we have used for that. Then very high surface area to volume to ratio, then followed by usage of high heat flux applications. So here is some advantages and disadvantages as well as applications of the microchannel heat exchangers, which is nothing but a very high heat transfer coefficient, then compact size and low refrigerator charges, then faster thermal response, which is the one of major advantages I have seen for fast thermal application response from one place to another place through the heat process. Then applications, automotive air conditioning like automotive AC by using cars and vehicles, etc. Then followed by electronics cooling system in aerospace system, then heat pumps and miniaturized devices. So likewise, this is all some advantages for this topic. So here is the difference between our heat pipe versus thermosiphon, which is nothing but is a passive heat transfer device that transfers heat using phase changes like evaporation, condension. We have well known about the condenser, what is meant by evaporation and what is meant by condenser, uh, as well as in the previous class. As a working fluid inside the sealed pipe. Construction and working area consists of evaporator section, adiabatic section, and condenser section. Working fluid absorbs that heat which evaporates and evaporate. Vapors move to condenser and condensers return by capability. This is some advantage of very high efficiency thermal conductivity. The no external power required and heat exchangers, which is nothing. Then thermostatic heat exchanger is nothing but two-phase heat transfer, which is device similar to the heat pipe, like without pipe structure, liquid return under acquisition due gravity. This is a construction also evaporated from bottom to top and condenser from top to bottom. This is some major difference for this construction area. Like heat input cases, liquid to evaporate and evaporate rises the condenser. Realize that then condensed fluid flows by back to by gravity. So this is some advantages were shown here, like simple constructions, easily handle, low cost of the heat pipes, and cooling of transforms and electronics equipments. So this is some overall packages as well as some glimpse of what is the condenser and what is mean by the heat pipe and what is mean by the heat exchanger and how to construct that, how to evaporate that, and what are the advantages and disadvantages of this